Hi, Leo, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for December 30th through January 5th. Happy New Year to all of you guys. I really hope that you guys have a fun new year, and I hope 2020 is filled with magic and happiness for each and every one of you. I know 2019 has been a little crazy for all of us, but we are at the last week of the year, Leo, the last week of this decade. So I'm going to leave this reading open to spirit 100%, like whatever your spiritual team wants to talk about or bring to your attention for this last week of this year and this decade, Leo. So let's see what they have to say. All right, summer, the wild energy of midday. Yay! Leo, this is a great energy. Summertime is going to be very significant for you guys, okay, in 2020. I know in the southern hemisphere, you guys are currently just went into summer. So those of you in the southern hemisphere, this is like the next 3 months of your life. Something pretty special is coming up. And then those of you in the northern hemisphere, this is, the months of June, July, and August that your spiritual team is wanting to bring to your attention. All right. So Leo, ultimately, a beautiful blessing is coming your way in the month of summer. If you're asking about timing of something, the summer months, again, June, July, August in northern hemisphere, and then December, January, and February in the southern hemisphere. Those are significant months for timing for something that you've been asking about, or, when will I move, when will I get a different job, and for those of you in the northern hemisphere, I get it, like summer is like legitimately 6 months away, but time is gonna pass anyways, right? And your spiritual team really wants you to know there's some blessing, some nice transformation, some event taking place in your life in those summer months that's really going to be the turning point for you, or bring forth the manifestation that you have been after. So let's pull some tarot, Leo, and see what else your spiritual team would like to add to this. Nine of Swords. So there's some worry going on. Three of Cups, that things aren't going to be okay. They are. All's going to be well, Leo. Spirit of Swords. Yes, yes. Temperance. Yeah, there you go. There is your guarantee right there, Leo. 10 of Cups. So we could be potentially dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the Spirit of Swords there, or potentially a Sagittarius with Temperance. But Leo, there's some worry about something, and again, this is like timing, or when is this going to happen for me? When should I do this? When is this house going to sell? Just whatever it is for you, don't worry about it, Leo. It's going to happen. There is going to be celebration, okay? And it could be, if you're trying to sell a house, it could be this is your buyer right here, this Spirit of Swords. If you're wondering about like your next love partnership, here's your next partner, the Spirit of Swords. This person right here, the Spirit of Swords, this is somebody who's helping to ease your mind, to open the door, to bring forth the opportunity, conversation, information, whatever it is that brings this happiness to you, okay, that alleviates this worrisome energy from your mental body, which restores balance and just fulfills you. Complete and utter emotional happiness. Life is good. All is well. All is in order. All is in balance. It's worked out exactly how you wanted it to, Leo. So somebody is going to help you with this. Whatever. This is a general reading, so this is different for each of you, but there is another person involved that's going to come in and help you and have the answer or have the solution, open the door for you, extend the opportunity, buy your house, whatever it is, your next partner, your maybe a new friend coming your way. Right there though, okay? Air sign energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or if they're not those, It's somebody who's just very logical. They're more in their head than they are in their emotions. Like, they don't really make decisions based on their heart. They make their decisions based upon facts and cause and effect and the long-term outcome. Very logical based person right here. Nine of Wands. Man, this worry for you has been there a while. Innocence of Swords. There it is. There's the conversation, the opportunity that's being extended by the Spirit of Swords through this Innocence of Swords, which makes you happy, Leo. Three of Swords. 10 of Wands. Finally, that heaviness getting balanced. And Earth Mother. Nice. Oh, Leo, the way your reading ends is so good, and that's what matters the most. But this worry, this concern, confusion, what do I do? What do I do? That's been with you for a minute, with the Nine of Swords coming out with the Nine of Wands, but the journey has only made you stronger. I know nobody ever wants to hear that, but I have to say it, just the messenger. And now here, this Spirit of Swords is offering you something through conversation or opening a door for you that brings celebration to you, but may, I feel, honestly, this is more of the sadness finally leaving your heart, because these cards match and then 2 3s match. And so this right here, this Spirit of Swords is pulling you out of this 3 of Swords energy, the sadness, the confusion. I don't know what to do. And you've been carrying it a while, that heavy load on you, Leo, finally balancing out. You're happy, you're celebrating, and you end with the 10 of Cups and essentially the Empress right there, which is abundance, fertility, stability, all is well, happiness overflowing from your heart, strong family connection, ties and bonds. Maybe some of you are being reunited with family members in the summer months, children who have gone off to college or in the military, things like that. Or if you have a partner who's in the military, there's just this beautiful energy around the summer months where here you are, you're going to be satisfied and fulfilled and all these things. This is like a much bigger event, Leo, than just something that's playing out in this week. But this week is when things start to change for you. Your mind, your emotion, you're meeting this person, the energy is starting to change this week, which ultimately the full final manifestation all the way into the emotional body is taking place around the summer months, okay? So it starts now, Leo. And those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, you just entered summer, so this is about to be a good 3 months for you guys. Those of you in the Northern Hemisphere, it starts now, but like the full manifestation is June, July, August, okay? That's when it's coming in 100% full force. But in the meantime, you're happy, you're celebrating, you're moving out of a place of sadness, the heaviness is being lifted off of you, and you've been on this journey for a minute. Okay, let's pull some advice, Leo. Express your love through your deeds. So don't hold back, Leo. Tell those that you love them. Smile at strangers. Say thank you to those who open doors for you. And even if you deal with some crappy people that don't have manners, don't let that change who you are. It's like, just shine your beautiful light all this week long, Leo. You are an eye. Use this higher aspect of yourself to redeem your shadow aspects. That's an interesting message, Leo. But I guess that does make sense right here, because we do have this worry. Maybe you feel like you've lost your, aspect of self in the larger scheme of things. Reaching for what you want or wanting what you want. Maybe that makes you feel selfish, and I don't think that's the case, Leo. you want what you want for purpose. And if it was based upon that, everybody in this world would be called selfish, because everybody wants what they want. They're motivated by what they want. Period. End of story. Even the selfless and ever giving souls out there, they do that because that's what feels good to them. That's what makes them feel alive. It's by doing all that giving and caring. It's just their soul. It's who they are. And because that's looked at in positive sense, being selfish, being selfless and giving and kind is such a positive thing. There, people like that are praised, which, the world does need those type of people. But, not everybody's made that way. And the people who aren't made that way, there's nothing wrong with that. I happen to be one of those people pleasers where I spoil and I give and I do and I want to make everybody so happy. But that's just how I'm made, and I can't expect, everybody I love to be exactly like me. I don't, and I don't look at them and think, oh, you're so selfish. So Leo, what it is that you want, you're not selfish for that. You are here. You've been gifted a life. You have a mind. You have a heart. You have a soul. You have desire for reason, for purpose, for you, for your life journey. So don't feel bad for what it is that you want for yourself out of this life, because everybody wants something. And I'm always all about saying give, share, be gracious, give love and honor where it's due, appreciate everybody in your life who loves you, supports you, and who is there for you. But don't lose you, Leo. Don't lose you. You matter too. What you want for yourself is not selfish, and you need to know that. You really need to know that. And sometimes, when we do things for ourselves, not everybody immediately around us is in agreement with our choices, and sometimes you just got to silence it out, because what I see here is your spiritual team telling you, Leo, it's time for you to be happy, okay, to be super blessed, and what you're asking for isn't wrong, and no, you're not selfish. Reach for those stars, okay? So those are your messages, Leo. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.